enjoy the circus at the same time help the Association for the Help of Retarded Children, Nassau County Chapter.
This week only.
And don't let this sale pass you by. You hurry in, huh?
Ringo Starr, Stevie the Rolling Stones, Eddie Kent, the Allman Brothers Band. The music's on us. Music Radio, WABC.
Up at the top of the world, got the Carpenters, the number 13 record at WABC, Music Radio in New York. Ingram here with music for you. It's 9 minutes past 4. How you doing today? Sure is cold. 40 degrees and windy. Gusts up to 33 miles an hour. That's cold.
Oh, that was Billy Preston, WPIX-FM, whatever. Brighten your life. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that's Ruby Redress talking. 411, Dave Thompson, variable cloudiness, windy, very cold today with a high in the 40s. We're already drifting away from that quickly. Clear, windy, and cold tonight with a low in the 30s. Sunny and cold tomorrow, a chance of rain on Thursday. It's partly cloudy, windy now. In Midtown down to 40 degrees. Many of you have seen Sentra Magic Crystals on television and a demonstration proving that Sentra cleans brushes and combs by actually dissolving, I say dissolving, loose hair and dirt. What was that rumble? Why not prove it to yourself the next time you're faced with the task of combing out and washing your brushes, combs, and rollers? Simply soak them in Sentra in warm water for 4 hours, or overnight if you prefer. See the way the magical action of Sentra cleans your brushes, combs, and rollers by dissolving the loose hair and dirt to free you from a messy cleanup. Economical Sentra is not recommended for natural bristles, but all your other brushes will be sparkling clean without time-consuming combing out. And Sentra comes with a money-back guarantee from the manufacturer if you're not completely satisfied. Try time-saving Sentra, S-E-N-T-R-A. Ask for it at Great Eastern Discount Department Stores and wherever hair care products are sold. Sentra Magic Crystals for sparkling clean brushes and combs. You won't believe it until you try it. Sentra.
The New York hits, WXLO. Non-stop music.
414 WPIX-FM is the Stylistics. I'm a rock and roll baby.
Yeah, number 1 record, the Rolling Stones and Angie. That's good tune. 19 past 4 on the Ingram Mac. Let's the Ingram thing.
Everyone. WXLO, big winner number 7, New York hit. Carpenter's top of the world, and the music lines are open for you now, you know, at 354-8600.
With .7. Moving with more than 7,000 minutes of New York hits every week. But it's our come. This is Paul Simon.
That's what I always say. The new 97 DJ at 97 DJ. Hey, Marcus, another zip-off coming up in any minute. 480-9040 is the official 97 DJ zip-off.
See, you have 20 minutes to call Plaza 7-8866 and identify yourself.
J.A. of the Bronx writes, my fantasy wish is to do something nice for some of the people I love and who've been so good to me. I give my 2 sister-in-laws, my sister and brother, $1,000 each. My husband's mom and mine each $2,000. I pay up my bills, use the rest to furnish our apartment, and just get ahead a bit. We've only been married 10 months, and so far all we have is our carpeting. Well, J.A. of the Bronx, you can furnish the whole house. Your fantasy could come true. Call me within 20 minutes. At WNBC, the number PL78866. The grand prize drawing will be on the 12th of November. Your fantasy could come true. Jim Croce, I got a name.
Firemen back, penalties readied. 40 degrees at 425. New York environment partly cloudy. Dave Spencer, WPIX News in touch.
Today, Tiger Growl and Tony Taylor at WNBC. Gong ching dong. B.W. Stevenson on that river of love.
It's Brandy. Good tune to hear again. Good to hear again. A good tune. Well, you know what I mean. Little metal shortcut there. It's 29 past 4 on the Ingram Mac. He was fired on Mark. It's the Ingram Mac, yeah? You won.
WABC.
Heartbeats. It's a love beat. The Franco family. Number 4 on WABC in the Ingram Mac. 27 in front of 5 now. 40 degrees, partially sunny. Do it. Do it. Heartbeat, it's love beat. 24 minutes in front of 5 o'clock in the Ingram Mac. And much more music. Jim Croce. I got a name.
XLO. Gladys Knight on the Pips taking that midnight train to Georgia. Rick Schott, 918. How do you top escaping from Devil's Island? Go on to bigger and better things. At least that's what famous ex-con Papillon did. In the current issue of We Magazine, he tells how he turned a gambling expedition in Guyana into a gold mine, got his partner killed off, and then emerged from it all a wealthy man. Then learn how the Kansas City basketball wizard, Tiny Archibald, escaped from heroin addiction into the big-time world of pro basketball. There are lots of other ways for you to escape in the new We Magazine. Jan and satin, for example. Just say we. That's all the French you'll ever need to know. Liberty Camera has been on radio for 1 whole year now, and Les, the boss, is so happy with the results, he wants to do something for the radio audience. So, from now to Christmas, listen for Les's weekly radio-only specials. This week, pick up a Yashica Electric 35G, 19 West 44th Street in Manhattan. Call Les for price quotes on anything photographic. MU7, 2433. Liberty closed Saturday, open Sunday till 3.
The music sounds best on WABC.
Your cousin Bruce here on WABC Radio, 24 minutes now after 9 o'clock, my dear cousins. So here's something kind of serious. You don't have to face advanced cancer alone, you know. Cancer Care Incorporated can help you. If you are ill at home with advanced cancer, call Cancer Care at 679-5700. Okay, Bob, you got Lister X? Let's do Lister X right now. Those years, Mama's slogan has never changed. I can just hear it now. I remember Mama used to say, go to tidy the food and give a people plenty. They come back. That's Mama. Take your whole family out for a big boisterous meal. Take them to Mama Leone's, where strong appetites are met and conquered. Mama Leone's at 239 West 48th Street, JU65151. Don't forget, Mama has an extraordinary all-you-can-eat antipasto luncheon buffet. Good old Mama, I'll tell you. Only $3. Let me get this right here. $3.05, my dears. Be back soon.
Gladys Knight, and her group is called The Pips. She's got a brand new single. You'll hear it on the American Contemporary Network in 60 seconds.
To XLO, first choice, Smarty Pants, happening again at 9:26. It's
all you ugly caterpillars and the beautiful butterflies tonight. Yes, indeed. Say hallelujah. Oh, have mercy. Getting better looking every day, you know that? Imus in the morning goes to one of those weight-reducing places now. He's able to fit into those slim dresses, you know what I mean?
Single by Gladys Knight and the Pips. I've got to use my imagination on the American Contemporary Network. Chuck Leonard, speaking it to you.
This is your cousin Bruce here on WABC Music Radio. Okay, we have an important election report coming up right now. So let's go to WABC's Election Scissor and Bob Hart.
Thank you, Bruce. It's a clean sweep for the Democrats at City Hall. Based on returns from our key precincts, ABC News projects that Abe Beame will be the next mayor of New York, that his running mate Paul O'Dwyer will be the next city council president, and the Democrat Harrison Golden will be the next city controller. As I said, a clean sweep for the Democrats. Right now, with about 1% of the vote counted in New York City, Abe Beame has 59% of it. Al Blumenthal, the liberal candidate, running third with 15%. Markey, the Republican, running second with 17% of the vote. Mario Biaggi, the conservative, way behind with only 9% of the vote counted. Paul O'Dwyer in the council president race with 59% of the vote thus far. Golden in the WABC News Election Center.
Now, the most music on WABC New York.
Stevie's album, Inner Visions, now single. Looks like it's going to be a biggie. Stevie Wonder living with the city. It's 9:32. Non-stop music, WPIX-FM with Kim Quinn, your lead on the Allman Brothers Band.
Now 37 degrees in New York under partly cloudy skies. This is John Maher.
Now, the most music on WABC New York.
Good morning.
AM and FM in New York. The 7:30 news is brought to you by SkyCab Delivery Service. SkyCab delivers urgent packages anywhere in the USA. Here with the news, Charles McCord. Charles?
Thank you, Don. The voter... This is Charles McCord, WABC.
Hospital workers still out this morning. Daily news still is struck. Your weather will be cloudy with some sunshine. High 45 to 50. Dressed for another cold one now, kids. I want a jacket on you today. A sweater or something. Fair tonight. Low in the mid-30s. Variable cloudiness tomorrow. High about 50. It's cloudy, not as windy as the past couple of days. And it's 37 cold WABC degrees right now.
Good morning and welcome to the swinging, swirling world of showbiz.
Thank you.
Like to be a beautiful person, sir?
You don't know how long I've wanted to be a beautiful person. I mean, my life has been geared to being a beautiful person, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I do, sir.
I see.
What is your showbiz talent?
let me put it this way. I am
Yeah.
the world's greatest storyteller. Now, I'd like to astound you now by telling you the world's second most funniest story.
What was the world's first funniest story?
Well, you see, it was about the French subway.
The French subway, Joe.
Yes.
And this one's about your uncle went to England, isn't it?
Yes.
You're not going to tell it, sir.
Astounding joke.
You're not going to tell it.
It's amusing. You know, it has social comment.
I don't care, sir. You're not going to tell it.
One of your basic,
You're not telling the story, sir.
Story.
I'm sick of this. 2 years. Be 2 years this month. I'm sick of it. You're not telling the story.
You got me, dude.
I'm not gonna. Hello.
Hello, Ivan. How are you today, sir?
Welcome to showbiz, sir.
Thank you.
Want to be a beautiful person?
All right. Fine. Beautiful.
What do you do, sir?
Well, I am...
I must apologize to the two auditioners that are waiting, but I figured that was as good a time as any to get out of that. 12 till 8. Why am I so
That's good stuff. From Chicago, WPIX-FM Stereo 102. On a Wednesday morning with Les Marshak, your lovable Libra. Feeling very lovable this morning. 11 minutes before 8 o'clock. Can you feel my heartbeat? If you listen closely, you'll discover it's a love beat.
United Airlines plane or subway or bus or carpool or whatever you're running for. It's 10 minutes to 8 o'clock. 10 to 8, WABC Music Radio. Wednesday morning weather, Harry Harrison Show. Some sun with the clouds, high 45 to 50, and it's 37 cold WABC degrees and still pretty cloudy out there. Girls? 9 minutes to 8 o'clock.
That's 10:50 country in New York City on WHN. Bit of braggadocio on the part of George Jones. That devil, he says, once you've had the best baby,
First quality, genuine leather work shoes for kids on sale now at Shoetown. Usually Shoetown priced $11. Now they're just $6.66 and $7.77 for boots. Shoetown in Raretown, New Jersey, and 86 other locations. 7 till 8 at WABC and FM in New York. Reverend Hargis and Crazy Bob be here. Here's Bob Dylan. Well, that's sport jackets at only $19.99. That's right. Just $19.99 for polyester wool double knit sports jackets that give you unbeatable comfort and fit. And they're the newest fashion models, 2-button single-breasted with wide lapels, flat pockets, and center vents, and your choice of 5 great colors. Men's double knit sport jackets, incredibly priced at only $19.99. Right now at Alexander's, make sure you get there, baby. 5 and a 10. Ain't nothing like a real thing, baby.
WXLO, big congratulations to Debbie Conducts of Hillside, New Jersey, winner of a Big Birds Thanksgiving. Nice going, Debbie. Got more coming up, 7:58, partly cloudy, cold today. 37, partly cloudy now, with a high in the 40s today.
I'm Imus in the morning at 7:59 at WNBC in New York. Executive Tickets, Eastern has them for busy people who want to save time checking in. Shoot, checking out. Write your own in the airline working harder for your dollar. Eastern, the wings of man. It's going to be partly cloudy and continued cold today. High in the 40s, fair tonight, low in the 30s. In New York now, partly cloudy and 36. This is WNBC, AM and FM in New York. It's 8 o'clock.
WXLO, New York, hit.
WCBS-FM, New York. Beam majority near 60%. Alan Burns reporting WCBS-FM News.
Happy, how do you do to you? Glad you're with Harry Harrison and Coffee Music and Driving the Weather on WABC Music Radio morning after election day. That sun is breaking through. I told you, partly sunny. High 45 to 50, 39, cold WABC degrees.
WPIX-FM, non-stop music.
Back to the music, and to the Piper. 8:38 with Walt Baby Love, mostly clear and cold tonight. Lows going to be in the 30s. Partly cloudy and cold tomorrow with highs in the 40s. Chance of rain on Friday. Midtown, it's partly cloudy and 43 degrees on it. It's Sunday, baby. Tickets now at Garden Box Office and on tickets on location. Just call 564-4400 for more information.
The New York hits, WXLO.
I realize it's been a while. It has been a while, but I have myself a turkey winner. And I got to tell you what happened to me real quick, right? Walt Baby Love answered one of the music line. This girl says, Walt Baby Love? I said, yes. She says,
story behind the hits as told by Frankie Valli all day today on CBS FM. 842 Golden 101 with Tom and Night. Joe Tex, look out, skinny legs. Oh, look out.
Available in all King Carroll stores for only $4.69.
Stereo 102, non-stop music.
And now a little kissy face huggy bear music for those of you who are parked down at the Roosevelt Boardwalk in Staten Island counting alligators. It's true, there are alligators, you know. People buy them down in Florida, and they bring them up to New York, and they flush them down the old porcelain convenience, and they come out the sewer pipes and wash up on Staten Island. It's true. So if the man comes along and shines a light down in your car and says, "Hi, what are you doing in there?" Say, "Oh, officer, I'm counting alligators." You might...
XLO DeFranco family heartbeat.
It's a love beat. 847 with Walt Baby Love. Lee Canaan's new Revelation Club offering a casual atmosphere set amidst a sensuous rainforest decor. Always features the modern sounds of rock and soul. Plus, spinner and disco dancing. This Friday and Saturday, Funzy. Every Wednesday and Sunday, Phil St. James with a band from Jesus Christ Superstar MC's Revelations Dance Contest. Now, there's cash prizes every night with the finals winners receiving a trip to Acapulco. Never a cover or admission at Lee Canaan's Revelation at 4th Avenue and 87th Street in Brooklyn. Just call 745-7077 for your reservations. 7 with a Thanksgiving feast of a ton of turkeys for you New Yorkers, man. Keep it on 98.7 for the sound of the great gobbler, and you could possibly win. Walt Baby Love playing some music with some fellas down at the bar. They wanted to hear something else, didn't have it, do it tomorrow night, right, fellas? XLO, guess who? These eyes, 850 with Walt Baby Love. And many of you have seen Centra Magical Crystals on television and a demonstration proving that Centra cleans brushes and combs by actually dissolving loose hair and dirt. Now, why not prove it to yourself the next time that you're faced with the task of combing out and washing your brushes, combs, and rollers? Simply soak them in Centra in warm water for 4 hours or overnight if you prefer. Now, see the way that the magical action... with Walt Baby Love at the nighttime at 8:54. How you doing?
In other words, sir, if you want to know who set the tone for the modern pro football team, it was Paul Brown in Cleveland. It was not the Knicks in basketball in New York in the NBA in the 70s. That is the dumbest statement I've ever heard. Paul Brown was the first man to do all the things that are being done in pro football now.
Hope it's you, John. Goodbye.
Jerk. And thank you so much for calling. It's 21 minutes before 10 at 489-1150. You couldn't pay to have that call. Do you know, that call was not a phony, because no one could phony up that dumb a call. WMCA, John Sterling.
Turn your worst.
The guy was so illiterate and so boorish that he had to hang up on me. He had to get a quick "you're the worst" and get his jollies off. All right, sir, back to your cage because it's been cleaned. WMCA, John Sterling. Hello.
Hello, John.
Yes, sir.
Big Radio, WABC.
Well, didn't I have a good time today? I'm going to see you again tomorrow morning at 10. Dan's going to be in at 2. Have a good afternoon. I was a little...
You and non-stop music and Dennis Quinn come together every afternoon. 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. You can drop by. Hey, it'll be all right, huh? Elton John.
Dennis Coffey and the Detroit Guitar Band talking about tours at 156 with Joe McCoy. This is a ShopRite Food Budget Bulletin. At ShopRite, the downward trend in beef prices continues. Check these choice grade beef values. First cut chuck roast, just 89 cents a pound. Bonus beef chuck roast, $1.09 a pound. And what's better with beef than fresh mushrooms? ShopRite's got them at 79 cents a pound. Save $2 on fresh Brussels sprouts, 29 cents for the 10-ounce cut. ShopRite's 100% Florida frozen orange juice, 6-ounce can, 6 for $1. Now these prices are good at your ShopRite supermarket through tomorrow, so don't miss the savings. Visit a ShopRite soon. Joe McCoy making way for another weekend of my man Dave Thompson, who's got lots more goblin turkeys to give away. I want to say good luck to my buddies up there at Monroe High School who take on Goshen tomorrow. Go get them. I'll see you tomorrow at 10. Ciao, baby.
Contemporary radio.
Now, the most music on WABC, New York.
WABC, Stand and Grow. Go, go, go!
A couple of things happening coming out of the Queensmith Middletown Tunnel. And TWA's pickets are the nicest looking pickets I've ever seen. They got some of them over there at 38th Street and that little road that runs up between 2nd and 1st Avenues out of the tunnel. I don't think it has a name. I don't know what it is. But anyway, there's this lady walking back and forth with a sign on. And the sign wasn't hanging straight down because the lady wasn't straight down. It was like very interesting. I wish I was a sandwich board. Another thing. What was I supposed to do? Oh, yes, I finally did it. I ruined the windshield of my car. I mean, it is opaque and green right now. At least it is because I had another onion sandwich for lunch. Hard driving. I had to keep scraping off the floor.
From 10 to 4 for the South Salem Presbyterian Church. Big Wilson on WNBC New York. It's 2 o'clock time for the news. NBC Radio News. This is Don Vogt with word from correspondent in Washington.
WXLO with up to 50 minutes of hit music an hour. Dave Thompson freaking out a weekend and great music from Elton John. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
You cold. Right now, it's 42 degrees. Jim Meyer, WNBC News. And now, thank you, Jim. Harvey, Back at the Track, part 3.
First exact, a mile and 1/8 over the main turf course. Fillies in mass, 3-year-olds and up, claiming tags 20 to 25.
Let's get it on, baby. On a cold morning in New York City. Bundled in time. This is Solid Gold. Climax.
This is news from American Contemporary Radio, and I'm Bob Scott in Los Angeles.
Gentleman that called up around Harlem Way last week called up for this. We wasn't able to get it in. We couldn't find it, something like that. But if you're listening, here it is for you. And if you're not listening and call back at 1:30 a.m., we'll still try and do it all over again for you. Okay? What do you got?
We also want to send this one out to Mr. Barry Kipnis.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, and this is going out to the gentlemen, as I said before. Well, let's give it the juice and turn it loose. Joe Hinton, into the spotlight. Groovy little thing called Funny.
Oh, man, a sock hop. You want to go to a sock hop? All right, stick out your jaw. Hey, man, I'm trying to help you, John.
Contemporary Radio.
Now, the most music on WABC New York. Jay Reynolds.
97 DJ. The new 97 DJ is WWDJ Hackensack. Stevie's about to split Howie's next minute. I gotta get out of here before I go nuts. You know what I mean? I mean, listen. You stand around here, man, with... you do this for 5 hours a day and you'll lose your mind.
WXLO with more minutes of hit music this hour.
PIX-FM. Non-stop music.
TSFM, Buddy Holly, Peggy Sue, 1957 gold, and 5 minutes after 1, Golden 101. Roger Miller, my man. Doug Love.
Chugga.
98.7, Robert K. Oliver at 105. IXFM, Stereo 102, a non-stop music hour with Ward, me and baby brother, 106. Dr. Jerry, proud to present to you on your music leader. Dynamite John Lennon, former #1 Newey, now climbing right up into the chart all by itself. Mind Game.
UXLO. Let's share. You got a half breed with you. It's 108 with Robert Caliber. Windy and cold through Sunday. Low overnight in the 20s. Daytime highs near 40. Midtown right now it's clear, but 33 degrees.
WABC Music Time. It's 9 minutes past 1 o'clock in the morning with Jay Reynolds. Hey, listen, learn the straight facts about osteoarthritis from the booklet Arthritis, the Basic Facts. You can write to the New York chapter of the Arthritis Foundation at 221 Park Avenue South, New York City.
Jay Reynolds. R.K. Oliver. WXLO.
Your music leader in New York City, John Lennon and Mind Games, 110 on a non-stop music hour.
Non-stop music.
1970, Old Gold, Brotherhood of Man.
Jay Reynolds.
American band, man, out there in the great Midwest, baby, where there's nothing to stop that wind that cuts across the old plains, baby, and cuts you right in two on a cold night. It's a cold night in New York this morning. 33 and clear in the middle of New York. The winds from the northwest at 9 miles an hour. Hey, listen, gals, how'd you like to become a radio personality? I mean, right here on WABC.
Well, you know, Breck Shampoo is holding auditions for the Breck Shampoo Put On Girl. You've heard them, right? And that could be you. Just be first to call at 867-7822 here in New York. The area code is 212 if you're calling from outside. And only the first call received will be eligible to audition. So call right now, won't you? Weekly winners will be picked. If it's you, you'll be heard on WABC as the Breck Shampoo Put On Girl. So be first to call right now, 867-7822. The area code is 212. And that number again, write it down and dial it up, 867-7822. The circus at the same time. Retarded children, Nassau County chapter. We'll see you out there. That's Wednesday night, huh?
Chuck Berry,
That's down
Lloyd Richie Valens,
Brenda
the
Lee,
Fleetwood,
the Ron
Jay
X.
and the American. Super Gold 77, Music Radio, WABC.
One day happy. WXLO, the Thanksgiving feast of a ton of turkeys for New York. You keep it at 98.7 for the sound of a great gobbler. And then you stand by to phone in and win.
The music sounds best on WABC.
Well, I tell you, Sally got to be one fantastic looking lady to get me in the strawberry patch this morning. I tell you, 33 WABC degrees. Skies are clear in Midtown Manhattan this morning.
L.O. Robert K. Oliver's 119. Good morning. WXLO correspondents have a direct line to WXLO. You know, they report news of the community to 98.7. Now, to become a WXLO correspondent.
WPIX-FM, New York.
Stereo 102 on a non-stop music hour. Number one song of the brand new Picks Top 10, Ringo Starr. 122 and Photograph. WXLO. Good morning, 123 with Robert K. Oliver. Hey, hey, hey. Play games with your head. Look out, John Lennon's going to get you.
The hospital strike continues. It's 30 degrees. New York area environment, air quality acceptable. Jerry Carroll, WPIX News, in touch. It's 30 degrees. Portions pre-taped. Jerry Carroll, in touch.
WPIX-FM, in touch with New York.
FM with your Dr. Jerry and the Allman Brothers Boogie Band. And Lord, I was born a rambling man, 134 with your doctor. By the way, I want to remind you, if you are disabled or handicapped and you feel you'd like to get ahead in the world and go to college, Long Island University's Brooklyn Center may be for you. For information, call Professor Childs at 834-6224. FM, number 2 in the top 10, Gladys Knight and the Pips. Midnight Train to Georgia, 137 with your Dr. Jerry, prescribing that tasty rock and roll for your soul.
Harry Carroll, Picks 102, non-stop music. R.K. Oliver, WXLO.
Dr. Jerry is alive and well and on your radio till 6 o'clock this morning. Super Stevie Wonder in the city, living for the city.